What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm actually going to be doing something that I'm surprised I didn't do sooner. So today I'm going to be going over my top 10 favorite Spirit Halloween animatronics of all time. Yes, you heard that right. I'm honestly surprised I did not do this sooner, but it just came to my mind and now here we are. We're going to do it. So without further ado, let's get started. In 10th place. So we're going to start the year 2024. So this is actually pretty recent. So in 10th place, we have Candy Dan. Now, some of you may get mad at me when I say this, but this has got to be my favorite Spirit Halloween clown of all time. I don't know why I love this thing like so much more than some of the other ones. I mean, it might be because I'm not really a clown person. Like people would be genuinely surprised if my favorite animatronic of the year is a clown, and this was my favorite animatronic of 2024, and obviously it's a clown, but it's actually a very good clown. Like, I love how his face is melted on like the right side, specifically his right eye, and he just has so much detail on his face, and even the dude in the cotton candy bucket, it looks great too. He looks awesome. I mean, he's not as detailed as the clown face, but he's definitely good. And also, for me, I'm always happy for a good jump scare animatronic. I love the jump scares and this other different animations as well. And his color scheme is great too. I love that about him. Don't really see that much on any other clowns. And yeah, this gotta be my favorite clown animatronic of all time. All right, now move on to 9th place. We're going to go all the way back to 2013, so 11 years. And in 9th place, we have Limb-Eating Zombie Boy. Now, this guy is actually kind of special to me because the first time I ever went to a Spirit Halloween was in 2013. And for some reason, the store I went to had the asylum in the front and the clown train in the back. I don't know what the fuck that was all about, but all I remember was this was the first Spirit Halloween animatronic that I've ever seen in person. Like, he was the first step pad that I ever saw. At first, I would not stop activating him. I'd activate him over and over and over and over and over again. And I just love him. And I do kind of have the off-brand version of him, like the Crouching Zombie Child from Party City. And honestly, I noticed that same year he came back with Haunted Hill Farm. And honestly, I kind of regret buying him, and I kind of wish I bought this instead because one of the greatest things about this guy is the detail that he has, especially on the limb that he has. His face looks great. The classic Techie white eyes. I love the white eyes that Techie uses. And the fact that he's just like so animated. I mean, I know he's tiny, but he has like 3 different animations, which is really cool. And honestly, if he's still available on the Haunted Hill Farm website, I might sell Crouching Zombie Child to get him. Or maybe at least make Crouching Zombie Child a little bit scarier. And yeah, he's sold at a great price at the time. I'm not sure what he came back as. I'm sure he's a little bit more expensive. But for $140, I believe he was back then. Like, a very good price. And like his audio, like the background music he has is just so awesome. And yeah, I love this guy, and I hope he's still available, because if he is, I might have to sell the Zombie Child. Anyway, now in 8th place, we're actually going to go back a year to 2012, because in 8th place we have the Wolf Spitter. Now, this guy, I'm between him and Limb Ripper. I'm not, like, they're like my favorite wolf animatronics of all time, and I just love the wolves, but I feel like I had to put this guy above Limb Ripper for as far as my favorite wolves go, because this guy, mostly just that unique element that he has, because this thing is like the only Spirit Halloween animatronic that squirts water at you. I mean, I know the Martian Warrior from a couple years ago kind of does it, but his is like misting. But this thing actually squirted water at you. And not only that, but the limb or the foot that he's eating on is super detailed, as well as him. He's very detailed himself too. Like, he's got the classic, like navy blue shirt with like holes in it. He's got some blood on it, and his face looks amazing too. And I love the black fur that he has, and he doesn't really do much animation wise. He just rocks back and forth. I mean, he does like bend down uh, pretty far to chew on that leg, but just the spitting element that he has. And actually, when I first saw his video, I thought he had a laser like in his mouth. I didn't think he actually squirted water. I thought it was just a laser, but which still would be cool if it was a laser. But the fact that he squirts water is just even cooler. And I wish I got to see this guy in person, but I was only 2 in 2012, so definitely too scary for me. Anyway, now in 7th place, we're actually going to go back another year to 2011, because in 7th place we have Rosemary Zombie Girl. Now this one is just absolutely incredible. Like, zombie and possessed girl props are like my favorite animatronics to exist, and this is like a perfect combo of the two. Like, she's like kind of like, I mean, Limb Eating Zombie Boy came out like 3 years after her, but still, I think she's like the more amplified version because she's eating on like a human body part. I mean, not really like a body part, but she's eating on the brain, and she pretty much has like the same exact animations as well as the added jump scare thing, which is amazing. And this thing was like only $140. Like, this thing would probably, like, usually animatronics that have more than like 3 animations these days are usually some of the more expensive ones. But this one, $140, and I think she was $160 in 2014, which is still a great price for 4 different animations. And not only that, but she's also really detailed as well. Like, she has a really cool face, and the blood on her like nightgown is phenomenal too, and the white eyes again. I loved that almost every single one of the possessed girl props back then had the white eyes. Just awesome. I kind of wish they still did the white eyes. I mean, I think the most recent one, not just from Spirit Halloween, but I think like the most recent one that we've seen with white eyes, it was Clown on Stilts from Lowe's 2023. But I could be wrong. I could be missing something. But Techie, please bring white eyes back or start using them a lot more like this, because we need this. I love white eyes. All right. Anyway, now we are in 6th place. In 6th place, we're actually gonna jump ahead all the way to 2021, because in 2021. In 6th place, we have Mr. Dark. Now, I will be honest, he is not my favorite one of like the mechanisms. Like, between him, Strawman, Tallulah, and Hellspawn, Hellspawn is my favorite because, in my opinion, Hellspawn is the scariest one out of the 4. But I feel like I still got to put this one in here instead of Hellspawn, because just the thrill of it, just like, we got it, and it's like so like innovative and stuff. Like, just the thrill of it, kind of. Because I remember seeing people going to Flagship 2021, and I was most excited to see like Harriet Hustle and Ophelia, stuff like that. I don't know why the fuck I was excited for Ophelia. I mean, she's still kind of good, but for some reason, I was just so excited for her. And Mr. Dark, I was like, oh, okay, he seems cool. Like, he seems cool that he rises like pretty high and stuff. But when I saw he was a jump scare, I was like, wow, this thing was going to scare the shit out of people. And it does, because at my haunt, obviously I have Hellspawn. At my haunt, he always scares a lot of people. But this guy, like, he's just awesome. He was originally sold for $250, which, in my opinion, it's worth it if your 2021 model still works, because I know a few of them had some problems. But now, like, Strawman, Tallulah, and Hellspawn, like, those 3 are, like, I wouldn't say indestructible, but it's super hard to break them. It's super hard for them to, like, break themselves. And also the 2022 model, Mr. Dark, I'm pretty sure he was slightly better, I think. But he just wasn't as good as Hellspawn and Tallulah and the Strawman. But anyway, he was still It's like the classic scissor lift animatronic of this from Spirit Halloween, and I love that he had that. His audio is great. I love that he has like the classic like techie music in the background as he's resetting, which is awesome. And actually, Hellspawn has a different like classic techie sound. Like him and Hellspawn have the classic techie sound, which is good to see. And all right, now we made it to the top 5, and coming in 5th place, we're actually going to go back to 2013. In 5th place, we have Convulsing Nurse. Now, this one is this is definitely like Spirit Halloween's like top 3 scariest animatronics of all time. Like, it's up there, like top 3. And this one is just so like scary and so disturbing and stuff. I love how she has blood on her nurse's outfit and the bloody stumps. I like how there's hooks going through and you could chain her, like she's chained to the wall. And her face is definitely the main attraction with this one. Like, her face is just terrifying. It's like super pale and the eyes are all blacked out and it's kind of like shut. And the other cool element, it's also great that you could have the first aid kit on her, which like it delivers a good jump scare while activating her. And her animation was pretty cool too. Like she like thrashed back and forth. But honestly, the only problem, or actually this doesn't really like apply to the prop itself, but for what was her name? Thrashing Clown and Electrified Maniac, like they had like Maniac had the high voltage box and the Thrashing Clown had the TNT box, and every one that you would get, I believe the TNT box and the electric box came with them. But for this one, and Death Row had something too. I don't know. I forget what he had, but I know her and Death Row, like their activator boxes didn't come with them, which I think is kind of weird. But I guess good. It was good for Spirit Halloween because they got people spend more money. But great. All right. Now we're actually going to stay in the same year, 2013, because in 4th place we have Wheelchair Psycho. Now this one, honestly, he looks great. Like, he's not a bad animatronic whatsoever, but I don't know why I like him so much, because he does have a little bit of detail, but he's not like crazy detail like some of the other ones were. Like, definitely the most detailed part about him is the stump on his right foot. Or actually, right leg, I should say. He doesn't even have a foot. But his hospital gown is like kind of plain. I mean, it's got some dirty spots up there, but it's good for what it is. And I like how he has all the bandage and stuff, and his face looks amazing. And obviously the animation is awesome, like the lunging and stuff is great too. And this guy actually has blue light up eyes, which is very unique. Like, I think this is like one of the only Spirit Halloween animatronics. No, I know. There's definitely more than one. Never mind. I was going to say Spirit Halloween animatronic that have blue eyes, but there's one. Actually, there's one on this list I actually forgot. But this is definitely my favorite Spirit Halloween animatronic that I don't have, because my top 3 favorite animatronics of all time, I have all 3 of them. But this is like my favorite Spirit Halloween animatronic that I don't have. So I'm hoping Spirit Halloween will bring this back one year, or Halloween Costumes Haunted Hill Farm, because I know that those guys are good with bringing stuff back. I need this back. I don't think Morbid Enterprises makes animatronics for Spirit Halloween anymore. Or actually, yeah, they probably don't. But like, I'm sure like Techie or Crazy Create can pull it off really good, especially Techie. Like, when it comes to making good animatronics or remaking good animatronics, I trust Techie with my life, because Techie, like, nowadays Techie does not let me down. They're my favorite animatronic company. And yeah. All right. So coming in 3rd place, we're actually going to go to this year, 2026. Like, it's kind of crazy for me to have like a super recent animatronic in favorite animatronics of all time. But anyway, the Spirit Hall animatronic that's earning the bronze medal for my favorite animatronics of all time is Doomsday Duo. Yeah, this thing, I don't know what happened, but I accidentally paused myself. But anyway, this thing is just absolutely incredible. And actually, I have it set up right behind me. It's behind Henry Hustle. I got the box right here because I bought it about a week ago, and I have no regrets. And honestly, I was thinking about not buying it because I was so worried that the masks would not be great. But for me, I actually only had to do a little bit of bending on mine, but I made sure that like you could not see either one of their gas masks were on them. So they're fine. You just like if they're all wonky. Like my store display one at the store that I work at. Oh man, that one is not good. Especially the little kid. The little kid is just like bad. Like the little kid has the gas masks. Like he's like holding it like this, and like it's down, so you pretty much already see it. So it's bad. But I'm pretty sure all of them you could like bend it to cover their faces in. But anyway, that's not the reason why I love them. I just love the concept here, and definitely the biggest thing is like how detailed they are, because both of them are very detailed, especially her. I'll never stop saying it, but I love that face so much. It's definitely it's my favorite animatronic face that I have. And actually, I still got to do a review on these. I might do that after I'm done with this video, because I still got to do that. And like their clothes, they're pretty basic, but they work for what they're trying to do, and like their audio is just amazing. I mean, it's like disturbing and stuff, but it's amazing, if you know what I mean. And $250 is a good price for them. And like also, I just realized they're like my smallest outdoor rated animatronic, because they're also like the third outdoor rated animatronic that I have gotten. But anyway, next up, we're actually gonna go back 3 years to 2023, because the animatronic that's earning the silver medal in this video is Darling Dolly. Now this thing is just, I almost have like no words for this thing because it's just how great it is. Like when we got like the Tombstone teaser in 2023, like I was just looking at the names and I was like, okay, like this is cool. Like we're getting like a doll animatronic. And I honestly, like my hopes for 2023, like I was not expecting to get my hopes up, especially because of how bad 2022 was. But 2023 like blew it out of the park, especially with this thing. Cause like as soon as I saw it, I had to get it, because this thing just reminds me of like older stuff, kinda. Like also same thing with Doomsday Duo. Like it just reminds me of what Spirit Halloween used to be back in the days. And this thing, like it doesn't look like a doll. It does not look like a scarecrow of some sort. To me, it looks like a nightmare, because this is like something that you would see in a dream. Like if this thing was like in a dream, it'd be like, I had a dream that like a doll was chasing me, but it was so tall and it had like tree hands and stuff. But that's like the other thing. Like this thing is like super detailed. It has a lot going on with it as far as the way it looks, because like the dress, it's like dirty. It's like, I think it's supposed to be like a white dress, but it's really dirty, and she has like creepy cloth and purplish fabric up there with, I don't know, stuff like creepy cloth everywhere, and her face looks great with like the cracks. And honestly, I think this might be one of the first animatronics, or from what I know of, to have like red hair. Like I don't remember seeing any other ones that have red hair. And definitely my favorite things about it are the hands. I love the hands on this thing so much. It's like unbelievable. And obviously the jump scare that she has is amazing. I think last year one of my friends almost got hit in the head with her because they were standing a little bit too close to her while she was doing her thing. So I'll have to think about something to make sure nobody gets hit in the head by her, because she does have a pretty hard head. And her eyes are also great too. Like the blue and then going to flashing red, and like that's another thing. Blue and red are like my two favorite colors. Alright, anyway, now for the gold medal, my favorite Spirit Halloween animatronic of all time, we're gonna go 9 years of 2014. Because my favorite Spirit Halloween animatronic of all time is, what the fuck? In my opinion, Spirit Halloween's scariest animatronic of all time, because I just remember seeing it for the first time in 2014, and I was like kind of weirded out that she was face backwards. And then when she did her jump scare animation, when she bends backwards, I was disturbed by it. I immediately ran away from it, and I would not go near it. Like, I was so terrified of this thing when I was 4, but now I have it, I'm like, this thing is just great. But sadly, mine is pretty much inoperable. Like, I've tried fixing it so many times. Not just like the normal square shaft gear, it's like the gear that like attaches to the pole, or I don't know how to explain it, but sadly she since her gear problems, she like can't really work good anymore. But she's still good for a static prop, because like she in that position, it's just like crazy. But when she is working, she is phenomenal. And sadly, and I know there's like one from Haunted Hill Farm, but and it looks great too, but I just it doesn't feel as like classic as the original. Like, I'm not complaining too much, but I mean, I know like this it would break again, but the Haunted Hill Farm one, or not, Halloween Costumes one, is not really jump scare-ish. Like it kind of bends back slowly, kind of like back bend Bonnie. And the red eyes, which I know the prototype had red eyes, but I just wish they kept the white eyes, because the white eyes are just amazing. But anyway, for her at least, she's great. Like, she has like almost like black and blue marks on her skin, especially like on her feet. Super detailed, and she's pretty pale, and she has like 3 different animations with the mouth moving, the head turning, and then that jump scare back bend motion, which is very awesome. And her audio was also very terrifying as well. Like, my brother, when I first got this, like, I was 6 when I got it, because I got it on Christmas Day 2016, and my brother was so scared of it. I mean, he was only like 2, so understandable, because I was scared of this thing when I was 4. So yeah, but sadly, it was almost impossible for one of these to be working, because I mean, it's mostly because like people like normally wouldn't pose her arms right, because her arms are supposed to be like at a 90-degree angle and like an L shape, so they can act as counterweights. But even still, I feel like even with that like counterweight part, I feel like her body was still too heavy for those little plastic gears to lift up. Which, if any of you guys like have a 2014 model of this thing that still works, you might be one of the luckiest people on the planet. That goes for as well as like Jack-O-Lunger and Pop-Up Werewolf, because I know those two were also super faulty animatronics. But anyway, Broken Spine Girl is still my favorite animatronic of all time, just because of the concept, and she will always be my favorite animatronic of all time. Like, I'll be genuinely surprised if like in the future Spirit Halloween releases something better than this. But I don't think it can get much better than that. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.